Hi, and welcome to Anne's Craft Room, where life is too short, so get out those craft supplies. Try something new and make something beautiful just for you. Hi, I am going to put together my first layout of the collection obsession that I am working on this month. This is the collection I'm using. It's Simple Stories, Let's Get Crafty. And I'm going to use a sketch from the Creative Memories Unleash Your Creativity with Sketches. It's actually a fourth quarter of 2024. And I am using this sketch right here. It's got the banner flags and, well, you'll see how I put it together. But I really like that sketch. So first I picked out my two papers that I'm going to use for the banner, and I used the two flower papers, and I cut them into 2-inch strips and then cut them down to 11.5 inches. And then I used this punch to cut all my ends. So let me get these glued down. I'm going to use I have found that I really like using my quilting rulers when scrapbooking because it's so much easier. It's got just enough of a lip, and I will put a link to these in the description box. Actually, I'll put a link to almost everything I use in the description box. And if there's something you want that I didn't put in there, let me know, and I'll get you a link for it. I'm going to start at about 1/2 inch from the top. And right up against the edge. And then I'll do the next one. And then what I also like to do is I use this as a spacer. I just put something there to hold it up, and then put this right in here, and I have got just about that perfect spacing in between them. And I don't have to measure that way. So I'm going to put 5 of these down. I know my friend Karen would be cringing right now because she says I use way too much tape runner. But it's the way I've always been. I say she doesn't use enough, and she says I use way too much. But she is my best friend. I know I'm hitting off the edge on some of these, and I'll just trim it off at the end. And that gives me just about the same 1/2 inch at the bottom. So there's those. And then I took the cut aparts from this collection, and I used a circle die to cut the cut aparts out. And then I used a scallop punch and then another circle die. So here's the scallop punch I used. It's a 2-inch. And then these are the circle dies I used. I used that one and that one. I love my nesting dies. And those are going to go like that along here. I think I'll do the center one first because they're a little bit bigger than the strips. So I want to make sure I get them in just about right. So there's the first one. And I just picked the cardstock is just whatever was in my stash that was a pretty good match. I wasn't part of the collection, so I get to use up more of my stash. I did ink up everything with my Close to My Heart Bluebird ink. And of course my glue needs a little prepping. There we go. And this layout is about a dear friend of mine that passed away. I didn't know her very long. In fact, I'll read what I wrote. I didn't know Bonnie for very long, but she made a lasting impact on my life. We met through scrapbooking, where she was always warm, helpful, and full of joy. She made every gathering feel welcoming. Though we were only friends for 3 years before her passing in 2014, I think of her often, especially when I scrapbook. She is dearly missed. And so I thought I'd make a page about her. So this one is going to go down in the corner. I think I'm going to go right about there. This was another cut apart from that collection, and I just trimmed it down to the same size as the photos and matted them. And then I cut out her name with my Cricut. And I'm going to use that same quilting ruler to put it right up here so I can kind of get them evenly spaced. I did a triple layer on these just to make it stand out a little bit more. Why is my glue acting up today? That's going to annoy me. Usually I love this glue gun, and today it's annoying me. Oops. Two more letters. There's her name up there. Now let me get some stickles to put on here. Well, apparently I didn't record me grabbing my stickles and stuff, so this is what I used. I used the Distress Sticks Forest Moss by Tim Holtz, and I used Liquid Pearls Royal Blue. And I also mentioned that I recently moved my stickles. I had them in a rolling cart in the top, and I really liked it that way until I decided to put a tray on top of it and put my die cutting machine on top of it. So then every time I wanted to use stickles, I had to move everything off of it, get to the stickles, and it just wasn't working anymore. So I decided to empty a couple of drawers in my Hobby Lobby tower, and I put all my stickles in there, and that way they're more easy for me to get to, and I'm using them more often again, which I've always loved using them. I just got away from it for a little while because of that. So these are the two that I used. And what I did is I did 3 at the end of each strip, and then I did the bottom and the top. In fact, I think one of them needs a little bit more. I don't think I got it quite good enough, so I'm going to put a dab more right there. There we go. Okay. Tell me what you think of it. Thank you. Thank you for watching till the end. If you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up and then hit the subscribe button to see my future videos. Thank you and have a great day.